Yes, people, welcome to another edition of the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV, hosted by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note, and I'm joined by special guest, aka special guest co-host. You see him on the channel a lot, especially on this show. My Don, my young OG, one of the most underrated, easily one of the most hilarious, and one of the most knowledgeable as well. Don't sleep on his footballing knowledge. A man
My
like
guy,
Harris in the building. What are you telling me?
bruv, gang shit, my people. You know what's going on, bruv. Man's just on the sarcasm city thing. ManDem United, bruv. Talking
Yeah, man.
about what? Talking about the life of the soap opera of Man United. You know how it is. That's
Yeah,
what we
understand.
gotta go through every single day. New problems. United gives you a new problem, new headache, bruv. I swear down, bruv. Bruv. And I just want to say shout out to the man that are fasting, bruv. You get me? If you're not fasting, I
Yes.
hope you have a good day, bruv. You get me? Love to all you people out there, bruv.
Shout out to everybody fasting. That's correct. Yeah, man. So love to everyone fasting. Me and Harris literally was talking about the protest beforehand. The last one, the one that's coming up on Sunday. We will be discussing that. Obviously, I was at the one last weekend. So any questions you lot have for me, feel free to ask. Obviously, Harris was asking me before the show as well. But this is the ManDem United podcast where we discuss all things Manchester United. Like Harris said, yeah, man, we are a soap, man. We are dream team for those that are old enough to remember. We are Harchester United. We are, as Tok said, unnecessary drama FC. We are Hollyoaks FC. That is literally us. But as I start each and every show, big up to everybody who's supporting the channel. Much, much appreciated. Love to everybody who is supporting the channel because you lot are the reason why we continue to grow. So, and I will get to the comments also, people. So, yeah, as I was saying, if you are watching on the YouTube right now, make sure you hit the like button as soon as you land. Hit the like button. Very important you do that. Make sure you share it across all the socials and make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell also. And the link is in the description underneath the video if you want to become a member of the channel. So many great perks and that. Love to everyone in the comments. NB was here. He says hit the like button, share the video on social media, join the membership like I have, which I was just talking about. Link for that will be in the description below the video. Salute to NB. Not only
Big
he's a
up
mod,
NB, bro.
he's a member also
Always
in it.
showing love, fam.
Get me?
Always
And let's
showing love.
get the shares up as well. Let's get as many people in here as possible. So share it. Click that share button. Share it to your Twitter, to your Facebook, to your Instagram, your WhatsApp status, WhatsApp group, Snapchat, wherever else you can share it to. NB also says, big up man like Flawless, aka Flavor Flav, the most hardworking YouTuber on the planet. Can't take Busquets and Casemiro, can't even chat to man. I have to give you your props every time. Ballon d'Or incoming. Big up to you, NB, man. Appreciate
Bro,
that. Big up to you
bro,
every time.
undefeated work rate, bro. Man's got clones, bro. I remember Manny was like one time, this
Yeah,
guy's
man.
got clones, bro. Done the Naruto shadow clone jutsu, bro. I swear down, Flawless. You're everywhere, fam.
Yeah, man. Big up to that, man. Love to everybody for that. You know what I'm saying? He also says, big up Harris, Mr. Gang shit. You know what it is. That merch needs to drop because
Bro,
you know what I'm saying.
MB, you're too kind, bro. You're too kind. I don't know about the match, innit? Yeah, get me, bro.
Soon
If I
come.
do make it, bro, MB, I'll let you know. You'll be the first to know, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah, man. Soon come. How many people were there? Says Yoni. So he's talking about obviously the Glazers Out protest that happened last Saturday. I'm hearing anything from 3K upwards in it. So I'm hearing 3,000
Bro.
plus. Obviously, I don't know official numbers, but all I can say is there was a lot of people there because I was right in the middle of it. And when I put my phone up in the sky and then like look to my right, it went all the way back from where we'd walked from in it. So big up again. I have to salute each and every person that was there in it. I don't care if you're Ollie in or Ollie out, and I said that but on the show beforehand. The last Man Them United on Thursday. This was about get the Glazers out. That's all that was about. I don't care if you're Ollie in, if you're Ollie out. I don't care if you rate Pogba or you don't rate Pogba, you rate Rashford or you don't, or Bruno or whoever. That's simply are you Glazers out. We're all fighting the same cause. So big up to everyone that was there, number one. And two, big up to everyone who pushed it on social media also, whether you could get there or not. I've seen enough people. It was trending yesterday
Bro,
at
Flawless,
like 3 in the morning.
you were
Go on, fam.
looking like you were at a daytime rave, bro, singing all them chants and everything, bro, man.
I loved it. I'm not gonna lie, man. I enjoyed it, innit?
It
Despite the
looked
fact,
proper. Yeah,
yeah,
go
it was sick. It was a proper like match day esque atmosphere because we haven't been there in like a year. That's what it was. So
No,
it was
no.
there, man. The chance was ringing out per usual. You know what I'm saying? As you expect with United fans, because we have the best chance in the country, bar none. We
No,
have the best
100%.
chance.
No,
And
you
yeah,
go
man,
on.
it's fantastic. Go on, fam.
No, I just want to say, bro, we regard, bro, you see this Ollie in or Ollie out thing, bro. Today is not the time for that, bro. Like this,
Mm-hmm.
for a couple of months, yeah, bro. We could listen. these arguments, yeah, bro. Just allow it for now, bro. You get me? There's a
Yeah.
greater problem at hand, bro. There's a greater villain at
Yes.
hand, bro. Yeah, like the pagan of the Glazers in it. You get me? Yeah, and it's like
Facts.
focus all your energy towards them, bro. Sometimes, yeah, some of the Ollie outers might be right, some of the Ollie inners might be right, but don't go to the opposite person and say how I was right, bro. Be like, bro, we want the Glazers out. That's one thing
Yes.
we're unified on, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
With this Ollie in, Ollie out thing, I've noticed a lot of people, yeah, like certain when Ollie wins, they'll be like, where's the Ollie outers? It's like, bro, that needs to chill, bro. You get what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say? There ain't no competition, bro. You get what I'm trying
No.
to say? Who's more right and who's wrong, bro? But the thing is, yeah, right now, let's get the biggest virus to Man United out the club, which is the Glazers, bro. Have you seen the brother, bro? They caught him on the mirror or something, bro. And I'm like, bro, this is the guy that owns our club, bro. These pagans own our club, bro. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say, bro. And these man look silly sometimes, bro. They don't even look professional enough to be the owners, bro. You get what? Not even professional, bro. They just don't look like, they don't have the aura around them. That's what man will say, bro. They don't have that energy around them where you're like, this is my owner, bro. Because I don't
Yeah.
rate none of these owners, bro. And you know what it is? We have to show our energy and get these pagans out, bro. And that's what these protests do, bro. Don't hate on the protest. Show love to the protest. Be more open to them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
man.
say, bro?
So like,
It don't.
keep going, fam.
It doesn't matter who organizes the protest. The reason why they
No.
organize the protest is to make sure everyone goes to these things and all the fans stay united. But I'm like, bro, this division is not cool and that, man. You can, this. If once we get the Glazers out, man, you man can go back to arguing about what you want, bro. You man can do your Pogba Bruno debates, but right now is not the time, my brothers. And it's like, bro, and my
Nope.
sisters, bro, we need to be woke to these situations because what they want, these man want you to be beefing over these like secondary issues on Man United, bro. You need to keep going, bro. You get what man's trying to say, bro.
That's it. Like fully, like you touched on it all there. Like that's not what this is about. You know what I'm saying? It's not about Ollie in versus Ollie out at that moment. And I said that on the podcast on Thursday. Tox was on. Saeed jumped on as well. Salute to Saeed for setting up the protest. And the thing is, I don't even know who set up the second one. But you know what? I don't care because I get the message. That's what it is. I'm not fussed whatsoever. I couldn't care less. I could not care less who has set up this second protest. Salute to them, big them up. But what I'm saying is, like I was talking about the European Super League and UEFA and FIFA being correct on it, forget who the messenger is. What is the message? That's what I would say in that. Yo, Harris, can you pull down your mic a bit, innit?
Yeah,
I think it's rubbing a bit. Yeah, it's calm.
Let me just
it's
take my
rubbing.
hoodie.
Yeah, that's calm. Yeah, it's better. No stress,
problem.
man. It's
That
cool.
might be rubbing against my hoodies.
Yeah, it's cool. Conrad says, big up Flawless and Harris, big up to you.
Big up, Conrad.
Yeah, mate. Sanjar says the same thing. Big up Flawless and Harris, big up to you. Daniel says, Bruno Fernandes, I think United has to be a contender every season for the title, for every trophy, and not just for the Premier League, for every trophy. I think the team can do better, and we know that. I'm with him. I've been saying that for the longest. I have been saying that for the longest, and we will get into all of that as well, and why I've titled this video, does Europa League change that much for does Europa League success change that much for Ollie? And I'm gonna give my thoughts. Harris will give his thoughts on that as you lot in the comments also. But what Bruno's saying here, 100% spot on. We should be with the players we have. I'm not saying we should win. I'm saying we have enough to compete. I need to make that clear. I'm not saying we should be above Manchester City in the Premier League. I'm saying we can compete. I'm not saying we should be in the semi-finals alongside a City, a Real Madrid, a PSG. Who's the fourth one? Chelsea or a Chelsea. I'm not saying we should be there. I'm saying we should be competing. So we should be in with a chance to get through to the Champions League quarterfinals or the Champions League semi-finals. We have the players to do that. Whether you think these teams are better than us or not, I don't think they're clear. That's what I'm saying. Is PSG you can argue are clear of us. I don't think Chelsea are clear of us. And when I say clear, people, I'm talking like it's night and day between the two teams. Chelsea, I don't think City are clear. Better, yes. Clear, no. And same with Real Madrid. I don't think they're clear. Better, yeah, cool. I'll take that. I wouldn't argue you down. Yeah, but I wouldn't say I don't look at their side and go, these men are well clear of us. We have no chance.
No, exactly.
That's how I look at it. Was Bruno also said, big up Daniel dropping the quotes from Bruno as well. He says, I think honestly the team has improved a lot since I feel the improvement. I think honestly the team has improved a lot since I arrived. I feel the improvement, but I think the team is improving since the coach arrived. All right, fair enough.
What coach?
Fair enough. Yeah, big up Canada Devil. He says, yo, big up Flawless and Harris. Big up to you.
Big up.
MUFC Umar says, yes, brothers, big up. B is also saying big up. MB saying, get all these wallards out. Cronky, Glazers, FSG. These wallards were willing to sell our respective clubs for a 360 deal. Fuck these owners, simple as that.
Bro,
I'm with you. I'm with
that's
you.
what it
Go
is,
on.
bro. These men were willing to sell us short, yeah, so they can make their own B, bro. Because you know what it
Mhm.
is, yeah. For Man United, they just want a self-sufficient business, so like sustainable business where they don't have to spend peas, but they
Mhm.
get a bit. They just want to milk the money out of us, essentially, brother. But bruv, the fact is, yeah, the fact that these men are still allowed to get around with the efferees, bruv, shows how bad the state of the club is, bruv, yeah. And the fact is, like, bro, flawless, it sickens me
Go on.
that these men have been here for 15 years, you know. Like, 15 years these men have been here, bruv. And it's like, bruv, we just got to take a stand, bruv. Like, I feel like people should walk into the stadiums when they let fans back with Glazers out, shirts, hoodies, bruv. Get all of that popping, bro. I feel like a revolution needs to be started, bro. But don't worry, bro. We'll get these pagans out, bro. Soon
We
come.
have to, like I say, this is the most energy I've seen towards them, and that's what I like as well. That's what I like about these protests. This is the most united, no pun intended, our fan base has been since they've been here. Like the movement was big in 2005. Like there's a whole picture when we played AC Milan and Beckham grabbed one of the scarves and put it around him when he was playing for AC Milan. That being said, in 2021, especially not even in 2021, just in recent years, this is the most united we've been on this front with them. So I love to see this protest back to back. It's trending. Glazers Out is trending when we're not playing. It was trending at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't believe it. I was on my Twitter late last night, seeing it, and I'm like, "Get Glazers Out is trending," and that's why I tweeted it. And I said, "Hashtag Get Glazers Out is trending." You love to see it. I love that. Let's keep this momentum going, and let's keep these protests going. I'm with it. As much as I can do, I'll be at every protest I can possibly get to. I will promote it as much as I can on this platform here. I'll promote it as much as I can on my social medias. And that's what I've been telling everybody. If you can't get to protest, what you can do is continue to promote it on social media. Twitter,
Exactly,
Facebook,
bro.
Instagram, across all. And even if you don't have social media like that, you can continue to promote it, talking in your friends groups. Let's get these men out. Let's apply all the pressure because people are saying, oh, it won't change much. That's all we can do. That's literally it. All we can do is protest. There's nothing else we can do apart from don't buy the merch. Don't renew your season tickets. I know this is hard to say. Don't go to games. I know you want to support the team, but don't go to games. Let's hurt these man's pockets. If we hurt these man's pockets, they will sell up.
And cancel all your subscriptions, bro, for MUTV, all of these things. But look at me, Flawless. Man, don't buy shirts, yeah. You know why? Because I know essentially I'm feeding the problem, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? Like essentially I look at it like this, yeah. Like for example, yeah, this may not be the best analogy. I'm kind of waffling right now. But like imagine the Glazer crackheads, yeah. You get what I'm trying to say, yeah. And they ask you for your money. And you think they're just gonna spend the money on like food and water. Instead, you give them the money and they go spend it on crack and make the situation worse. You've just funded their cause for more BS, bruv. Essentially, yeah. And when it comes to the Glazers and these pagans, yeah, when we give them money for a shirt, they just bang it in their own pocket. These men don't want to invest in the club like that, bruv. They're very good at investing in the PR, though. I can't lie to you. Man United, they are a whole PR team, bruv. I swear down, bruv. Like, you see how all these men came out with letters and all of that. It's so, like, bro, it's like even with Woodward leaving, yeah, it's so convenient, man, left as soon as the Super League, bruv. These men knew, yeah, like, bro, the PR thing. It's like, bruv, they knew, yeah, after the Super League, the fans were going to get cancelled. What's the one thing that fans, Woodward leaving, that got me gassed. But it's like,
Yeah, of course.
now we want, and Woodward leaving, yeah, the Glazers probably thought if this guy leaves, it'll get a less attention towards us. Nah, bruv, you're still a problem. We're coming for you, man, bruv. We want all of you out, bruv. You get what I'm trying to say? Man's not trying to fund none of their problems. So don't buy no MUTV subscription. You can love the club, yeah. But if you really love it, yeah, you know what's best for it, innit? At the end of the day, if you love someone, yeah, you won't just do things that they like. You won't tell them what they want to hear. You'll tell them what they need to hear, bruv. You get what I'm trying to say? So when it comes to these things, bruv, just, I know it's hard, but just, bruv, you confirm it, bruv. Just don't spend money, don't spend cash, because in the long term, and we get these owners out, then you can go back to spending as much as spend more, bruv. Because if we know we have sustainable owners, I would rather spend more. I'd buy a shirt every season than funding their bullshit, because they go fund their MLS team. No, not MLS teams. What's it called? The American football teams and all of that. And it's not worth it at the end of the day, my people, bruv. That's what it is, though.
Spot on. You are spot on. And that quick question from Rahizi said, "You're flawless. Who do you think's winning today out of Chelsea and Real?" I think I was saying Chelsea for the longest, but with Hazard coming back, I reckon Real, and I've tipped that in Real's favor. Big up flawless and Harris says, "JB, big up to you." He also says, The Glazers only care about making money. Facts. MB says, big up to Saeed for organizing it because man like to give him stick for no valid reason. So keep the same energy and give him his props. Facts. You know what I'm saying? I've said this again. Big up to my Don Saeed each and every time. And yo, you lot with these troll accounts need to get alive, to be honest. Yo, you lot out here every day. But yeah, salute to Saeed because he gets so much stick. People saying he's not a real fan. He's only doing it for views. He only cares about himself. He don't care about the club, blah, blah, blah. He put that protest together. Not anybody else. He put that. He got 3,000 people plus there. So give that man his flowers and make sure you subscribe to Saeed TV also. Yeah, man, the mods did their job as well. Big up. Big up Don Flawless and Harris. Only United fans have got time for aside from Ransom Saeed. Big up Abdallah. Appreciate that. Big up to you. Nathan says, have you signed a petition yet, bro, for 50+1? No, I haven't. And that. You know what I'm saying? No, I haven't. Hey, my hairline is... Sorry, what's this guy says flawless as hell? My hairline is spot on. I don't know what you talking about that. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, my hairline is A1. What are you doing? It's A1, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Go on,
what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And I got my hair did, but we move. As we're saying in that, yeah, have you signed a petition yet, bro, for 50+1? No, because I'm unsure. I don't know exactly what 50+1 is, so I need to do more research.
Do you know what the 50+1 is? Like,
I don't.
The fans own 51% of the club, so it's like it's owned a majority by the fans, and essentially what they're saying is like it's like look at Bayern Munich. The fans own majority of it, innit? So that's that they want it to be like that kind of system because it's like essentially the fans know what's best for the club. Brother, I don't mind with the 51, but as long as the guy's putting P's into the club, that's all I care. As long as the guy's investing, bro, that's all that man cares about, really.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Sorry, man, just making sure I get rid of these freaking the mods on it anyway, just more fake accounts and that. I'm saying. Yo, they're always hearing that, man. They just need to just like the video and just watch and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Where we at? Sorry, these knocked me off. Right. So yeah, let's get the likes up on the video as well, people. Get the likes up. We have over 30 people watching across all platforms. Let's get the shares up. Let's get it up to 40. Kind of Devil says, winning Europa does nothing for Ole or United. And this is why I wanted to ask this question, because I know on Thursday's episode, because that's the day of the game, we'll be discussing the game against Roma in depth. So I was like, all right, how do we look at it differently? And it's like, does Europa League success change anything for Ole? So of course, winning the trophy is great. No one's disputing that. Winning the trophy is great. Great for Ole. He's got past the semi-final hump. He's got a trophy in the cabinet. Does a lot for the team because a lot of these men haven't won something in 3-4 years. So it does wonders for them. It can create a winning mentality. But the reason why I asked what does it change in the long run is because all the questions are still there because it's not a major trophy. When you win one of the secondary trophies, so it's a Europa League, a FA Cup, or a League Cup, if people are doubting the manager beforehand, it still leaves doubt. People forget Mourinho won a League Cup and the Europa League and got sacked 2 seasons later. Van Gaal won an FA Cup and got sacked that season. Exactly. So the reason why I'm saying that is, even if you look at Arsenal with Arteta won an FA Cup in his first season, and yet there's still Arsenal fans who doubt him. Because unless you're winning the major trophies, the doubts are still there. Can you get us over that line? So that's why I asked, does Europa League success change much? And in reality, no. Even if he wins the Europa League, I still have all my doubts about him. Exactly. Okay, you can get over semi-final, you can get us to Europa League, but our end goal isn't Europa League finals. Our end goal is Premier League titles and Champions League finals. Can you get there? I still think that's a big gap. Winning secondary trophies is all well and good, but that's not what you're in the Manchester United job for. Now, if you're at another team, that's different. But Arsenal, United, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Manchester City, those 5 clubs, yeah. So United, City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, those 5 clubs, they all want Premier League and Champions League. That's what that's the end goal for all their fans. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're all at different levels, but that's the end goal. Everyone else in the Premier League would be cool with a Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup. That's not the be-all and end-all for the 5 I've mentioned, especially Manchester United. So that's why I'm asking, does it change much? No. And the reason why it makes it, if United were outside of the top 4, and weren't getting in the top 4, then it's our way into the Champions League. It makes it a much bigger accomplishment. The reason why there's so much on the Europa League is because it gets you a Champions League space. And when Mourinho won it, if I remember correctly, did we finish 6th?
We were 6th that season, yeah.
Yes. So it was more important for Mourinho to win it simply because we needed a way into the Champions League. We're going to get Champions League via our league position because we're not going to drop out the top 4 now. So now you're winning the Europa League. It lessens it because you're not getting Champions League football. Is it a great trophy to win? Yes. I'm not shitting on it. It's a good trophy to win. Go on, Harris.
But you know one thing, let me just say, with the Europa League, the reason why I don't say it does nothing for Oli is like, I'm going to tell you, if he won it last year, it's a big difference to if he wins it this year. And the reason why I'll tell you that there's a big difference is because we were in the Europa League competition from the start. So there's a big difference why, yeah. And it's like, essentially, we got into the Europa League this year because we got knocked out the Champions League. And bro, that's like, it's like low-key the biggest embarrassment. We've got no choice to win this cup. And if we don't win the cup, it's a shambles, bro. Because essentially what it is yeah, we got knocked out Champions League, we're not good enough, and we get knocked out the Europa League. Like, we can't be moving like this. Like, as a big club, this is shambolic. So I wouldn't even congratulate him because Oli winning the Europa League is the bare minimum, bro. Our squad has improved since last year, so it's like I don't understand. Like, even last year we should have won it, bro. I've been saying our running was LASK before Sevilla, Club Brugge, LASK, and who was the other one? Copenhagen. And the worst thing about Copenhagen, their goalie had a field day, bro. He was on smoke that game, yeah. But it's like, bro, we had to win through a penalty, bro. I swear down. It was that, and that's the funniest thing, yeah. And we get to Sevilla, we essentially bought another semi-final, but it's like that was the moment to win one because we weren't in it. And to be honest, Flawless, back then we were unsure if we were going to get top four, bro, because we were always fifth, sixth. So we got if we won the Europa League, it would have meant a lot more back then. This is like redemption thing, and it's like, bro, you couldn't hack it first time. You're in the champion, you're in the Europa for a second time. Realistically, Bruno Fernandes and Pogba should not be sitting in the European knockout stage. They should be in the Champions League knockout stages, bro. And that's what it essentially is at the end of the day. So a lot of these people who will be gassing up the Europa League, because I know what it is, the Glazers, yeah, they'll try to use the Europa League and try and milk it as much as possible to get the fans on side as well. Bro, no matter what the PR team tries doing, don't ever get fooled by the Europa League, bro. Keep applying pressure on these men, bro, because I have a feeling it's such a United thing. If we go and win that cup, yeah, everyone will forget about the Glazers Out movement, yeah, and it's like, bro, that's not a reason to. That's a reason to put more pressure on these, man, because we should have never been in the Europa League. I'll tell you this, yeah, I would rather be in a Champions League semi-final than Europa League semi-final,
of course.
Because at least our players, yeah, know how it is to progress further through Europe and how to get through the nitty-gritty stuff, yeah, because it's like the way we crashed out the Champions League was so embarrassing. And then the worst thing about what makes everything else even worse is even if PSG go to win the Champions, that's fair enough. We weren't supposed to win it, but we could have put up a fight, yeah. The thing with Leipzig is Liverpool were able to beat them over 2 legs comfortably, and they didn't have Van Dijk. They had a very injury-prone squad, and it's like, if they could beat them with that squad, we essentially had our full lineup, bro. I think barring Cavani, we should have gone and won that game, bro, and it's just absolutely disgraceful at the end of the day. So like, that Leipzig game, yeah, if Leipzig went and turned over Liverpool, it's a different result. The fact that Klopp got a result against Leipzig tells you everything, bro. It's like the fact that we couldn't get at these, man. It makes me sad, bro. That's why, yeah, I will not commend the Europa League as an achievement. Because when Mourinho went and won the Europa League, yeah, bro, he won it. We were 6th. It was like, bro, he won it. I think he won it in his first season as well. It might have been first or second season.
I think it was his first season. Exactly, I think so.
Ollie's first proper season of manager, bro. And what people, Flawless, we spoke on this time back. Our Europa League team in 2017 was way worse than it was now, bro. On a level, it was way worse. And that still won the Europa League, bro. Big up my guy Ryan, bro.
Big up Ryan every time, man. You know what I'm saying? We will get on the buying new contracts as well, people, for those asking. We'll touch on that. But go on, continue what you were saying about the Europa League.
And it's like, if that team could win a Europa League, yeah, bro, it's like, why couldn't we, bro? And then people might say, oh, we had an easier running. Bro, we had but look at the team, bro. The team was so shit, bro. We had Fellaini playing, bro. Like, bro, we had Darmian and these man playing, bro, and we still won it, bro. And it's like, it just tells you everything about the manager, but man's not trying to put my energy on that right now still.
Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, Daniel, I will do. I'll make you a mud because you out here dropping quotes. And my relationship with Pogba since the beginning, as I met Paul already in Italy, I already know him with much relation. But of course, we have a good relationship. Yeah, man, of course, you can tell good players respect good players. Like, that's simply what it is.
Ballers know ballers.
They know how much they are going to need each other if they're going to be successful. Bruno's fully aware of how important Pogba is. the same way Pogba's fully aware of how important Bruno is, and they know how important a Rashford is, a Greenwood, Cavani, etc., etc. They're fully aware. They're not silly.
And Flawless, there's things coming out like saying Bruno will only commit his future if Paul Pogba stays in that year. Because,
Yeah.
bro, Bruno knows he can't do it on his own, bro. As much as people say Bruno Fernandes is our savior, bro, he knows without Paul Pogba, he's bro, we're not going to be able to do none of this, bro. And that's how I see it at the end of the day. So I'm like, bro, this is a sign, bro. The fact that a lot of people, Bruno Fernandes, a lot of people will say he's probably Man United's best player. He's saying that, I don't know if it's 100% true in it. This is just assumptions I'm making, yeah. But the fact that he's saying, yeah, that I'm going to sign a long-term contract unless Paul Pogba says, because, bro, he's 25, yeah. I don't think he's ever been in the Champions League knockout round, yeah. I don't think he's won like a major trophy. He won that trophy at Sporting, yeah. Bro, like he's 26, not even 25, and it's like, bro, this guy wants to win trophies so badly. He's not trying to do 5 or 6 years at Man United and win no trophy, bro. You get what I'm trying to say, bro? Essentially, he's not trying to be another Christian Eriksen, bro. He's like who won no trophy in his whole career, bro. That's why Eriksen went off to Inter, bro, and now he's gonna win the Scudetto, bro.
You got a point. Yeah. You got 100% like fact. And Malachi said it here. People who are Ole in forgot he's the reason why we're out of the Champions League. If we win Europa League, it doesn't mean anything. I wouldn't go as far to say it doesn't mean anything, but I get your point. I think short term, it makes this season some form of a success. Like I said, winning can breed winning. It can be the catalyst to start something. But you're spot on, Malachi, in terms of we shouldn't be in that competition anyway. So that's where the downside to it comes. Should we win it? Yes. Do I expect us to win it? Yes. I do expect us to win it. And I'm hoping I'm wrong and it starts something. Go on, Harris.
I just want to say, yeah, if people come up with and try and make the excuse, but we had one of the hardest run-ins for this Europa League. We had Milan, Sociedad, like Granada's not too hard, except, bro, I'm not trying to hear that as an excuse because we had the easiest run-in last season, yeah, and we still couldn't win it. We don't deserve an easy run-in, in my opinion. We deserve the hardest run-in possible, bro. That's how I see it.
The thing is, on the running and that's not on you, innit? That's why I don't put. That's not your fault. It's not like you chose to play Granada or Sociedad or AC Milan. That's just the draw. And of course, you're going to get easier running because it's the second tier European competition. So you're going to get lesser sides. You're not getting a Granada, a Sociedad, a AC Milan, or a Roma in the Champions League. In the Champions League, you're getting a PSG. You're getting a Dortmund. You're getting a Bayern Munich. You're getting a Chelsea, etc., etc. Your mic's rubbing on your hoodie again.
Sorry, bro. Sorry.
Cool.
What I was essentially gonna say, I was gonna say that it's not about, but in respective to the Europa League, our running is harder compared to the other. Like, look at Arsenal, bro. Arsenal had to play Slavia Prague. Yeah. They're playing Villarreal. But to be honest, they had to play Benfica. But I don't classify Olympiacos as a hard running, bro. That's a joke, bro.
No, I hear you. I hear what you're saying. 100%. Abdallah saying, "Tom Flawless, can I be a mod?" Here's the thing. So I'll say this to you, Abdallah, and everybody else. If I see you in the comments on a regular basis, week in, week out, that's how you become a mod on the channel. So there's no biasness or anything like that. If I see you here on a regular basis, and all the other mods will say, we'll back this up as well. If I see you here on a regular, I make you a mod. 100%. Like Daniel, I'm going to make a mod. I see him. I've seen his name on a regular basis. That's what it is. JB says, like Harris said, even if United win the Europa League, the fans need to keep applying pressure on the Glazers. We should never forget what they tried to do with the European Super League. Never. They took it too far. I keep using this analogy. It's like at your workplace, that person that you don't like, used to don't get on. You're both fully aware that you are both fully aware you don't get on. And then this person's eating your food out the fridge and that. Drinking your milk, using their milk in your tea. You're gonna be
putting his feet up on the table, bro.
Yeah, man, putting his feet up on your desk. Get me? Coming and taking your pens and shit off your, like, you already know I don't like you, and yet you're taking liberties. We don't like the Glazers, and I keep using this fact already. We don't like the Glazers as it is. You know what I'm saying? We can't already stand him, and you, man, took it too far. You crossed the line. Cronky crossed the line. FSG crossed the line. This is why I'm saying FSG out. This is why I'm saying Cronky out. And when I say, not only was it wrong from a sporting perspective, from a moral perspective, you got it both wrong. You let UEFA and FIFA have the moral high ground, and Boris Johnson. You let the FA, UEFA, FIFA, and Boris Johnson have the moral high ground. I agree with all four of those organizations and person. I agree because what they said was spot on. Am I pro UEFA or FIFA? Absolutely not.
No.
Can't stand them. I think they're corrupt. I think they're crooks. I think the way they deal with shit is terrible, and they only care when it hurts their pockets. That being said, though, doesn't mean they were wrong about the European Super League. And like I said, the timing. Not only was the timing wrong from a sporting perspective, the timing's wrong from a moral perspective. The FSG owners announced that, and Stroh was telling me about this, and this is why it's good to talk to other fans. That was the week of Hillsborough. It's the anniversary of Hillsborough, and you lot don't even have the I can't even the word to even use. Absolutely disgusting behavior. The anniversary of Hillsborough, and you man announced that. Not only was it bad from a sporting perspective with the FA Cup still going on, the Carabao Cup still to be decided, top four race still to be decided, Champions League, Europa League, but you do it the anniversary of Hillsborough. For those that don't know, because there might be younger viewers watching this, go Google what happened at Hillsborough with Liverpool. All I'm going to say is it's much bigger than football because people died that day. You know what I'm saying? And people, there's a reason why the Sun newspaper is not sold in Liverpool. Just go do your research and then you'll know why, because you'll get more details of it than I'm able to explain to you, but it's disgusting in the manner in which they tried to do that. The anniversary week of Hillsborough, you did that. You had Bob Paisley's grandson call up and say, remove my granddad's statue from the ground because he's that disgusted. Disgusting behavior from all of them involved. Glazers out, Cronky out, FSG out, taking liberties the way they did that.
But these men just play on our loyalties at the end of the day, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, bro. It's sickening to see, bro. Essentially, they just play with fans, bro, and play with their loyalties. And that's something you should never do, bro. Like, these American owners are killing football, man. They're really killing our club, bro. And that's why I see it. And it's just like, it's disheartening because it's like, if these men were out, Premier League could be a lot more competitive, bro, if they weren't they're just in it for their own interests, not the club's interests. But we know that, bro.
Yeah, and big up Rahman here for the super chat. Love for that, much appreciated. He says, players trust Ole, we need to believe. You know what? I agree with you. I don't doubt the players trust Ole because I've said this before and I'll say this again. And I think you're new here, Rahman. So big up for the super chat, much appreciated. Every time it seemed that Ole was going to get sacked, these players turn up. I think the players like him. I'm saying, I've said this. I think his man management, for the most part, is good because they always seem to save his job and that. There's that meme going around and it's like the Manchester United squad every time Ole's job's on the line and it's a picture of the Barcelona like 06
Rashford turns into Ronaldinho.
Yeah, turns into Ronaldinho all the time. I remember the Everton game away. We played exceptional. I think, was it FA Cup? It was either FA Cup or League Cup game, literally before the international break this season. And we were exceptional that day. And we went a goal down. And we did what we do in it. Typical doggy style FC. That's us. You know what I'm saying in that? We always coming from behind in that. And that's testament to the players must like the manager because we've watched teams give up on we've seen the Chelsea lot give up on Lampard. I watched that game when they played Leicester. That man gave up. We've seen a Leicester team give up on Claudio Ranieri. We've seen when players are not interested and not trying and just want the manager gone for whatever reason. So yeah, the players trust Ole. They do. Do we need to believe? The thing is though, I'm one of the most positive Ole outers because I've said we can be successful under this manager and under this ownership. Do I believe we can win the big trophies under this manager? No. Do I believe we can win trophies with this manager and this ownership? Yes. Big trophies, no. I think Premier League, Champions League, you can forget with this manager in charge. But can we win Europa Leagues, FA Cups, League Cups? Yes, because under this ownership, we've won all three of them.
Bruv, we've
won all three of them. Go on, fam.
The only way I see us winning a Premier League with Ole is if he gets the best number 2 in the world, bruv. Because I'm telling you now, like with the man management aspect of it, he's very good. I can't lie to him. Yeah, I'll give him his credit where it's due. But then when it comes to like getting number 2s, you want to do this brethren thing where you get all your boys in instead of trying to look for the best, bro. Because it's like, bro, does this man not think if I get a sick number 2, a qualified one that's got, like, bro, get essentially like a Carlos Queiroz type guy,
yeah.
My job would be a lot more secure, bro. Nah, bro, we don't have that at all, bro. And that's the worst thing. When you got mans like Michael Carrick coaching and all of that shit, it's like, bro. We're just like everyone's getting a job out here, bro, and it's actually peak, bro. That's what it is at the end of the day. So it's like that's the only way I would ever see us winning. But I think Ole's too stubborn to get a number 2, bro. He'd rather do it the Man United DNA way and not bring someone from outside.
I hear what you're saying with that, Ramen, and also the we need to believe. here's the thing. Even though I've already said I think we win the Europa League, we should win it. And do I think we win it? Yes. But this whole whether I back the manager or Harris backs the manager or whoever else backs the manager or don't has no bearing on the team. That has no bearing on the team. I'm not saying you're saying this, Raman, but people try and go that route. Like me and Harris are there picking the tactics and picking the squad and have these men in training. Like we have we're just giving our opinions. We have no bearing on what's happening. Zero bearing on what is happening at that squad, in that squad, and what happens in games. And that's not on us. The same way, if United is successful, we don't take credit for that. Where's our winners' medals?
Exactly.
I don't. When Mourinho won the Europa League, I didn't get a winners' medal. Did you, Harris?
No, none of them.
Yeah, I'm saying, did you get a League Cup medal when we won it? I didn't get none. They must have got lost in the post. That's what I'm saying in that. So that's what I'm saying. Abdallah says, big up damn flawless legend of the YouTube game. Love for that. Appreciated. Much appreciated. MB saying, yeah, get them likes up, folks. Come on, doing flawless day right now. Yeah, man, it's free, man. Hit the likes, get the likes up. Yimak is saying Roma is a tough team, flawless. I'm not saying they're not a good team. What I'm saying is, if I look at I know their recent form's bad. Their defensive record is terrible. We should get past these, man. And when I talk to people who watch Roma and watch Serie A more than I do, they've told me Roma are not a great side. Therefore, I'm saying we should beat these, man. Similar to the Sociedad. Their form wasn't good playing against us, and their defensive record. I think Roma have the worst defensive record in the top 10 in Serie A.
See, I don't know. No, you see, one of my mates, he's an AC Milan fan. I was like, do you reckon we'll beat Roma? Yeah, and he's like, I want Roma to win, but he's like, you lot should be beating them. I can't lie. So it's like, because AC Milan, unfortunately, these men have dropped to 5th, but before that last game, they were like the second best team in Serie A, yeah. And the fact is, we were able to go and beat them beat them on one leg and get through. I think we should easily breeze past Roma, bruv. That's what it is, bruv. Like, if we lose to them, bruv, it's a shambles, bruv. Like, on a level, fam. I don't think not many players from that Roma lineup get into ours as well, bruv. Like, you have to look at that, bruv. Only one else, probably Chris Smalling, bruv. He gets into our lineup. I can't lie.
Yeah, so that's what it is. It's not me being disrespectful, people, and saying, oh, we should roll over Roma. If we lose to Roma, do you think it'd be a shock? You ain't going to be shocked if United lose their fourth or fifth semi-final we've been in now with Oli?
I think it'll be a fifth, yeah.
Fifth. So if we lose our fifth semi-final, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, we lost our fifth semi-final. No, this would be the norm. You know, but what I'm saying is, with the players we have and the players they have, we should beat Roma over 2 legs. If it was a one-legged game, it makes it much more tougher. We should beat these men. Simply because their form is horrendous. Like Harris, if you check out their form is horrendous going into this. Their defensive record isn't good either.
No, but Oli Tax kicks in there, bro. You gotta remember that.
That's true. Oli Tax is hefty, and that's why I'm not out here saying yes, we will win it. Do I believe we will? Yes. That's what I think. Would I put money on it? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying in that? I would not put money on it. Know me? You know what I'm saying? MB says flawless Perez needs to hold in retirement. Big man, the washed up has been. He only planned the Super League to pay off Madrid's debts. Facts, ridiculous.
Bro, you see with Perez, yeah, one thing I rate his confidence, bro. Like he came up on some Scarface type shit. He's like, bro, we're gonna do this. We'll make the game shorter than 90 minutes. All of it was bull crap, yeah, but it was like like, bro, he was like, we're gonna make the game shorter than 90 minutes. Kids don't like this shit, yeah. He's like, he was literally calling out these other people, bruv. Like, the way he was doing it, he was like, bruv, he probably felt like a G at that moment, but he felt like a G, but was a complete idiot, bruv. That's what it was, yeah. And it's like, I rate Perez's confidence, yeah, but his execution was so shit, bruv. Like, I don't rate the whole Super League thing.
Nah. And he was just talking nonsense. Even though he was
talking nonsense, I like the way he came out, bruv. He was like, bruv, he's like, we'll make our own World Cup. Like, the way he had that confidence,
hella confidence in that. You get me? Yo, word to Rick James, cocaine's a hell of a drug, innit? Sure, he was on stuff in that. He was on talking about 16 to 24-year-olds don't watch football. Says who? Where did you get them numbers from?
Exactly.
And if 40% that means 60% You know what I'm saying? Harris will be back in a sec. Also, big up to Mimi. She says, doggy style FC, flawless, don't fly yourself. Your team isn't insurable. Here's the thing. You try to turn this into a different type of show and that, so yeah. Nah, we still doggy style FC because we always coming from behind and that, just because it's not enjoyed. Like, know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, you lot, make sure you show love to Mimi in the comments as well. Don't give her no stick. That's my people's right there in it. So make sure don't give her no issue in it. Love to Mimi every time. That is my people's right there. The key point is sorry, that comment has leaned me. Oh my god, doggy style is not necessary. Yeah, all right. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. We'll keep it moving. Whew. The key point is competition. The European Super League had no relegation and was so stupid. No competition would have ruined football in our country and would have destroyed the football pyramid. So glad it's over. Yeah, man, 100%. That was one of the worst things about it as well. It was all bad. There was so many different layers of why it was one of the worst ideas ever. You know what I'm saying? And when I say worst ideas, the execution of it and the timing of it. The idea I liked. Execution and timing, absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Says no Ole propaganda, no Ole slander. We don't slander or propaganda over here with Ole. We just give our opinions on him. That's all I'm doing. Just giving my opinions on him. That's literally it. JB says the fans' protests from last week were brilliant. Just shows the power of fans. Football is for the fans. The owners must never forget that. Facts, man. I love to see it. Salute to the Chelsea protest, Liverpool and Leeds protesting, the Arsenal protest, the Manchester United protest. Love it. You know what I'm saying? Love to see our fans doing that. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Where we at? Confidence or delusion? What do you mean? In terms of you talking about United versus Roma, let me know, Don KJB, and then I will respond to that. Big up to Mezway. JB says Roma have lost 10 games in Serie A. So they're basically like Arsenal, innit? I'm saying in that. They're the Arsenal of Serie A. Like, because Arsenal have lost more. So they're almost as bad as Arsenal, then I should say. Because they're like, are they 5th, 6th in their league? I'm going to actually double check it. Flawless, you'll beat them over 2 legs. I hope so. Zane is saying, nah, I believe United will win the Europa League. So do I. That's what I think. But I wouldn't put money on it. I'm not confident like that. I'm not confident like that. Where we at? Gemini says they proper tried it, but they will be back later with a new plan. They want that P. Oh, facts. I know they'll be back. Definitely. They'll be back 100%. Billy says, big up Flawless. Always on the graph for real. Big up to you, Billy. You know what I'm saying? Doggy Star FC. Yeah, that will never get old. Facts, never. Zane says there's no point going deep into it. Flawless is understandable. I hear you. It's a mazza. It's a mazza. Barca Media says Flawless. Would you? There we go. Harris is back.
I'm back.
Flawless. Yeah, man, Flawless. Would you think the Malaysian Prince? Would you like the Malaysian Prince over the Glazers? Apparently, he's a Man United fan. I've said this before. I don't care what nationality the person is. I don't care what race the person is. I don't care if they're from the friggin' United Arab Emirates. I don't care if they're from Asia. I don't care if they're European, Caribbean, African. I don't care if they're from Quahog or Springfield or Wakanda or Asgard. I don't care where they're from. As long as whoever takes over Manchester United next has United's footballing interests as their first priority. That's all I care about. Have United's fair. I don't care where you're from, race, male, female, whatever. Have United's footballing interests at heart. That's it. That should be the priority. That's literally it.
See, when it comes to the new owners, I want them to have some like Abramovich mindset. When it's like, bruv, I want us to win at all costs, bro. Bruv, you know what it is? Like, low key, you do want, like, obviously, you do want someone putting big up Cam. You do want people putting P's into the club, bro. That's what I want at the end of the day, bro. I want someone like, bro. You know what it is, yeah, bro. If we can compete, and become the best team in the world, I'm all for that, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? I just want to win a Champions. I want a 3-peat of Champions League with the new owners, bro. If a new owner can guarantee a 3-peat of Champions League, bro, I'm all for it, bro. Even if you're gonna do a Champions League back to back, bro, you get what I'm trying to say? Because it was so close with Fergie, you know, we could have done it back to back, bro.
Almost. I love how you said it like it's normal, but almost. You're spot on. Almost in that. We almost like. I love how you said
2008
like Champions League,
one, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I hear you. Definitely in that. Oh, Perez, confidence or delusion? Both. Yeah, actually, not even both. Fuck him. It's total delusion. Because when you're deluded, you believe in the bullshit you're saying in that. The fact. You know what tells you he's very bad at what he's doing? Because is he not the Real Madrid president? And Real Madrid are like $1 billion in debt or however much it is.
No, they're $1 billion in debt, but they're the biggest club in the world, man.
Nah, they're a massive club. Don't get me wrong in that. But if you're $1 billion in debt, clearly you're wrong at what you're doing.
Nah,
if I talk to someone and they're like, yo, I'm £1,000 in debt, I'll be like, maybe you shouldn't be in the business. If someone's £1,000 in debt doing YouTube, for instance, I'd be like, maybe YouTube isn't. You know how much a billion is? Not a million, a billion to be in debt and that. Clearly, you fucked up somewhere.
Bro, you know what is? I can imagine all the shit he'll be talking if Real Madrid win the Champions League, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. If Real Madrid win the Champions League, bro, Perez will be on some different smoke. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I hear you. Cam is saying, go win the Europa, please. I feel like Arsenal losing either the semi or the final will be the final. Say that again, Cam. What have you said there? Oh, our semi-final or final will be the best ever final. It depends who wins in that. Depends who wins. Nippon says, will Ollie's look finally run out? What do you mean, Nippon? Like, what look? He's not really had look. So I don't know what you mean. Like, what type of look? Yeah. Barca Media says, why can't I invest a team with legends like Henry, Bergkamp, Henry, and EK for Manchester United, by the way? Because our legends are too interested in chatting shit on TV about Pogba.
I don't want our legends to like. I don't want man's like Scholes and bro. Giggs recommended us Dan James, bro. Like, bro, I can never forgive my man for that, bro. Like, I could not have them and like just in the board making decisions with this United DNA shit, bro. Like. These men were good players. They like I respect their playing career, but bro, sometimes when I hear this United DNA bullcrap, I'm like, bro, I've had enough, bro. Like I just want to win, bro. Like I don't care how you win. The United DNA is winning, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, nah, facts, 100% in that, 100%. Kind of devil saying our legends don't even like our club. It seems that way because if Arsenal fans can mobilize, Arsenal legends can mobilize quick and do that. How come our legends can't do that? Rio Ferdinand, Gary Neville, and Rio. Obviously, Gary Neville owns Salford, but surely you lot can do something instead of. But you lot are quick to be on TV chatting shit about Pogba and that. And I'm using him as an example, or chatting shit about Martial. How about you lot get these men out? If you lot love, and I know you lot love the club as much as I do, so why not? Flawless, we must not forget it's business at the end of the day. We have to respect that first, in my opinion. What do you mean here, S-Pac? Elaborate on that. What do you mean? Of course, Arsenal legends have classed us by Man United. On the other hand, yeah, but your legends couldn't win you lot a Champions League though, could they, Cam? You know what I'm saying? But we moved. How many Champions Leagues you got? Huh? I think the only Champions League in London is at Chelsea. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you can make it, bro. London's blue, bro. At the end of the day, bro. London ain't red, bro. I'm sorry to say this, bro. You need a CL, bro, if you want to. Bro, put your Champions League medals where your mouth is, innit? You get what I'm trying to say?
Hey, you know what it is? Me and you have as many Champions League winners medals as Arsenal as a football club. Mad. Nippon says, in terms of keeping his job, his luck is going to run out. Yeah, definitely. I agree with that, Nippon. At some point, his luck will, without question, run out at some point. But it seems this guy has got more than 9 lives than that. He's got 3 cat lives. It's mad. It's mad. Yeah. It's not.
Brother gets saved every time. You think man's gone?
Cam, Go on, Harry. Say what you're saying.
Nah, you see with Ollie, bro. The thing is, yeah, it's gone to the point where it's like, all right, this is the time to go. You think man's gone, bruv, he makes a comeback, bruv. Like, this guy does some Undertaker type shit, bruv. I don't know what it is, bruv. That whole Ollie bangs Judge thing, it could be true, you know, bruv. You never know, bruv. Like, everyone's like, Ollie Judge back at it, yeah. As I remember the Everton game, everyone's screaming, Ollie Judge is back at it, bruv. He's won the game, bruv.
Yeah, it's a muzzle. He always seems to. And how are we at only? Wait, let me check. I'm just checking how many likes we're on here, people. Hold up.
I just want to see a shit ton of likes, you man. But
yeah, man. We're at 40 likes in it, so let's get that to 50. Big up to you, girls, for 50 likes.
Let's get to 60, bro. You get what I'm trying to say, bro. We need the energy, bro. Like, come on, bro. Light the thing and join, bro. You know how you know the vibes, people.
Yes, facts, big facts. So let me get to some of the comments. These I love how you lot are just created the community and they be talking between themselves. You love to see it, and you love to see it. Well, yeah. Read your last comment about Barca. What did I miss? Hold up. Yes, Daniel saying it here. You got over 50 people watching across all platforms. Get us to over 40 likes. Big up Kenton, who says, just touching in from Trinidad, flawless. You know, Glazers, because the Glazers out. Man, I love how the Glazers out has hit the Caribbean and that.
Love. Big up Trinidad, bro. That's
man, all the way from Trinidad, innit? Big up to everyone watching all across the globe. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Where we at? Any further questions? Oh, kind of devil here says, "Oh, big up to you, man. Innit? I got my own Pokemon thing. Salute to you." Flawless, are you doing a Champions League watch along? Probably not, to be honest. Someone was asking as well, will I be doing a Chelsea Real Madrid watch along? No, but make sure you go watch Blues Fans TV because Lewis and the rest of the gang will be doing a Chelsea versus Real Madrid watch along. So go jump onto it. Go make sure you check that out. I might be on there. I'm not sure, but go support. He's my people's anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's my people's regardless. But yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the whole Europa League. It doesn't change much in the long term. Short term is great. It makes our season a success. I'm hoping and praying it's a catalyst for the manager and the players to go on and win other things. But we've seen it happen. Mourinho won the Europa League and got sacked a year and a half later. Arteta won the FA Cup and half the fan base won him out. So winning secondary trophies and lesser trophies doesn't secure anything. Now, if you win a Premier League, that puts you in a whole different space. So, for instance, if Ole won a Premier League, whole different space. If he wins the Champions League, whole different. Same for Arteta. Same for Tuchel. The reason why Pep's so beloved by Manchester City fans, and even though he had a terrible season last season, the reason why they let that slide is because he won 2 Premier Leagues back-to-back before then. That gives you time. Same with Klopp. Liverpool are having a terrible season this season. Season was done in mid-April. But because he's won a Champions League and a Premier League beforehand, it gives you time. It gives you time. That's what I'd say on that. I wanted to touch on this as well because someone mentioned it and I've spoke about this on From a Third Eye View. Make sure you check that out. That's every Monday 7 p.m. Myself, JV and Stro talking all things Premier League on Pi Radio. There's a playlist for it on the channel. Ray Parlour, when Robbie went on there from AFTV talking absolute shit to Robbie, like absolutely.
What did man say?
So basically, they had him on there. This is before the Arsenal protest, and he's gone on there to talk about Stan Kroenke. And usual hating, talking about how much money AFTV makes. Does AFTV make more money and do more views when Arsenal lose, etc.? Have you done more views via the European Super League? Basically, just trying to ambush Robbie on some fuckeries and that because Robbie's out here doing bits. And TalkSport and Ray Parlour's hating. Bear in mind, Ray Parlour's been on AFTV multiple times before. But now you're being paid and you're employed by TalkSport. It's a different thing now. Like, why is it such an issue that Robbie? Why do we always have these issues and that? Because Robbie's got the biggest fan channel in the country. I've never met Robbie, but everyone I know some of the Arsenal dons and I know other people who have met him. Everyone says he's a nice guy and he'll do anything for anyone. Why do you lot continue to hate him? Why do you lot continue to hate him?
You know what? I just want to say when this whole Ray Parlour thing, yeah, but all I'm gonna say, that man just sounds salty, bro. You get what? I don't even know who Ray Parlour is, bro. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's before your time.
But the fact,
Arsenal legend.
But the fact this brother's coming out, yeah, saying, "Oh yeah, how much money do you make, bro?" Like, bro, why does that matter to you, bro? Like, why don't you mind your own business, bro? You get what I'm trying to say, bro? Why are you so salty for, bro? All you can do is just chat shit on TalkSport, bro. You get what I'm trying to say, bro? AFTV, yeah, bro. That's like a cultural thing. They changed the culture, bro. Like, wow, they did do a cultural thing, bro. Yeah, but Ray Parlour, you can never do that, bro. Like, and that's what it is at the end of the day. This man's just talking straight jealousy, yeah. Bro, like Robbie's doing his thing, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Biggest fan channel, yeah. That's an accomplishment, bro. You bro, and then this guy, yeah, you can just tell man salty, bro. Because I know, yeah, Ray Parlour's a retired footballer, yeah. But he'd love to have his own fan channel, just so and so, bro. Like the man's just out here trying shit on fan channels. Need to have some respect, bro. Because it's like fans have their opinions at the end of the day, bro. Man's not trying to listen to Paul Scholes talk about how Martial ain't like a proper number 9. I'm not trying to listen to that, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? At the end of the day, yeah, this Ray Parlour, he's a pagan, bro. Like, he just sounds like a pagan. I can't lie to you. How is he saying, yeah? Oh, how much do you make this, bro? Why does it matter to you, bro? Bro, you're a footballer, bro. You were getting paid enough money. Why does it matter how much AFTV is getting, bro? So what, bro? Let the man.
You know what the problem is? They hate that Robbie with from AFTV is doing what they do better. There's no difference. TalkSport do the same thing. TalkSport, when Arsenal would have lost that final in Baku to Chelsea, yeah, call up, what's your thoughts on it, Arsenal fans? I've listened to TalkSport before. That's what they do. They do it no different to how Robbie does it. The problem is that Robbie does it better. I've said this. How many stars have come through AFTV? You have Troops, you have DT, you have Lee Judges, you have Ty, you have RIP to the great man himself, Claude. That's 5 I've just mentioned there. That's 5 stars that brand has created. Adding Robbie himself, 6. And then there's more when you go further down. You know what I'm saying? Like AFTV went viral on a regular basis. And the reason why AFTV went viral, because negativity, people will retweet and share a negative video more than a positive video. Because if you look at Arsenal's numbers, it's grown the most when they was doing well. Exactly. Go check their numbers when they beat Chelsea in the FA Cup. Go check their numbers when they did that. They're doing no different from what you do. No different. You lot just hate the fact that you're no longer gatekeepers and you will try and hate and tear man down. But here's the thing with that. Why not employ these men? Why not? Because you're no longer the gatekeepers now. You mad about it. Why not give Robbie a show? If they give Robbie a show on TalkSport, you think people ain't gonna watch? You think I'm not gonna tune in? You think Harris ain't gonna tune in? How come it took Barstool Sports from the US to come and grab Troops? Why is a TalkSport or a UK entity not gone? This guy's a star. Let's get him on. And look at Troops smashing it over there. Salute to Troops. Exactly. Why not go and get a DT? Why not get a lead judges? And this spins back into Manchester United fans as well. Instead of hating, why not get a Flex? Why not get a Rance, a Saeed, a Aaron, a Nuruddin, etc.?
Even
why not go and get these guys? Love for that. I didn't want to put myself in that group with them lot because them man what them man have done is exceptional, epic. But love for that, Harris. I much appreciate. But that's my whole point. Why not be smart enough to be like, all right, let's go work with these men? Because clearly there's something that people like.
You know what it is? I essentially think because they see them as competition, yeah, they feel like it will hurt their own ego and success. So because of that fear, yeah, they're like, bro, we're not trying to put these people on. Sorry
to cut you off. Like, why not go and get a Cam? Because if Cam's on TalkSport, I'm tuning in. They give Cam his own show on a TalkSport. So why do you think I got Cam for Sarcasm City TV and that? Because I'm fully aware of how good. Why do you think I go and get the host that I do? Why is Harris on here on a regular basis? Because I know he's a star. So rather than be hating on him, like, all right, you're a star. Come we work together. You know what I'm saying? And that. See, Eugene said it. Sorry to cut you off. James, how someone's not picked up James, I don't know.
Exactly. Well,
that's mad. But go on. Or Lewis, how you not picking up these man in it? Like I can see it. Like yo, these men are stars. And have created something massive from home with a laptop, a mic, a ring light, and Wi-Fi. And these men are going viral and shit, doing big numbers, massive numbers. Flawless, did you meet Flex in the protest? Yes, I did say bless the Flex. Yeah, I did. Any questions you lot regarding the protest? Let me know. But yeah, I did meet Flex, and he's a prime example. Give him his own show. But go on, fam.
I just want to say, yeah, when it comes to the AFTV thing, the beautiful thing about it is people from all walks of life, all different lifestyles, all different cultures, all coming on to speak about Arsenal. There's so many different types of people, yeah. You see them come together, bro. Like if it wasn't for and that's why I don't like. One thing I like about AFTV is that, bro, it's so like diverse, yeah, and I love it. And it's like TalkSport. You've just these men are haters, bro. That's what it is. They're salty. All their football opinions, bro. Their football opinions, yeah. I stopped tuning into it because I know they just do some purposely clickbait shit, yeah, to get people triggered, bro. Like, I'm not trying to listen to their crap. I'd rather listen to Robbie from AFTV. And people talk about like they get most of their views from when Arsenal lose. Bruv, they make all sorts of videos, bruv. They make pre-match build-ups, lineup reviews, they do some I'm pretty sure they do some stat videos. They do their own podcasts. Like, bro, they're not trying to only do match reactions. They do all sorts of videos, yeah. Yes. It's like, bruv, them ones get the most views. That's not their fault, bruv. It's like this is the thing I don't like, bruv. It's like if they were only trying to get views of the match, bro, they just go to the match, watch the match. They'd only have like a couple, one or two, only have the match reactions out. But the fact that they're trying to get loads of content out shows everything. These men are just salty, bro. But you know what it is? People will be like that, bro. When you know what someone told me, yeah, you're not doing things right if you don't have haters, and that's what it is at the end of the day, bro.
Nah, spot on. Nah, 100%. You're spot on. And yeah, like I said, someone saying here, where is that? This made me laugh and that. Flawless moving like they are players. What do you mean in terms of I'm saying go? Oh, when I'm saying go and get people, but it's facts though. Like, how come I can see that these man are stars and that? Go look at the numbers these people are doing. Saeed just hit 30k subs. That's his channel, you know. Man's doing that from home with a mic, a laptop, a ring light, and Wi-Fi. Clearly, he's doing something they like. You know what I'm saying? And the same goes for a Rants, the same goes for a Flex, and Nuruddin, and Mr. Aaron United, etc., etc. And you can go into the Arsenal lot and mention the ones I've mentioned. Chelsea with Blues Fans TV. How you don't go and get a Lewis, I don't know. Be like, but people just want all the pie for themselves and don't think if I go and get someone and they become a star, that helps my brand. Like I've already said, I've told Harris this offer and I've said it on there. He's a star. He's going to blow up eventually,
Bro,
without
my
question.
God.
There isn't anybody that you see on Sarcasm City TV that I don't think is a star. I don't think is very good at what they do. So it's kind of like, how come I can see it, but you lot can't? And
No,
I
but
just want to hate. It's ridiculous. Go on, fam.
Flawless, there's this one line here from a movie called Paid in Full, yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
I don't pay them full, fam. One of them favorite films.
Man like Money Making Mitch is like everybody eats beef, bro.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, bro, that's one thing I took from that movie, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And it's like, bro, like your whole team needs to be eating, bro. It's like you can, bro. Listen, Flawless. This is how I see it. Yeah. If I was at a table, I'm not trying to be the only one that has food on my plate, and my friends around me have nothing on their plate. I want all of them to sit with me and eat the same amount as I'm eating, bro. Because it's like sitting at the top on your ones is boring, bro. Like you want to sit at the top with all of your brethren, bro. That's how it is.
No, facts, 100%. And where's the comment I was gonna get to? Charlie says, isn't he called James, not Hammers? Nah, man, I call him Hammers. You know what I'm saying? It's Hammers Redmond. I don't know no James and I call him Hammers. His name in my phone book is Hammers and I call him Hammers. And he's cool with it. So that's why I'll call him that. JB says, big up Sarcasm City. I really like how anyone can call the show and voice their views. I called the show a few weeks ago and you let me have my say. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, man, that's what it's for, innit? There's no... Everybody has a voice over here. As long as you're respectful and it stays football, we can disagree. There's people all the time in that who disagree with me in the comments and will banter and run jokes and all that. You lot know what I'm like for the people who have watched on a regular basis. So as long as you're respectful, yeah, and that's why we do the call-in shows, because nobody's opinion is more important than anybody else's. But yeah, man, big up JB every single time. Here we go. Zane says, Liv's got us that extra footage. I'm still cracking up. You came out of nowhere and made your voice heard in seconds. Yeah, big up to Cam, because obviously he was at the Arsenal protest doing his thing. So big up to everybody who was there. You already know. A man's hit 100 subs and barely even posted a vid yet. So big up everyone. Yeah, you lot make sure you subscribe to Cam ODS. It's also on the featured channel section. So you got Cam's there, Yan City's channels there. Everyone's channel everyone who's associated with the channel, you see that 100%. Ravi says, yes, Harrison Flawless. The days of doing a 4-year media have gone. They are salty that mans don't need to be media trained anymore. That's the problem. And then the thing is, what they hate is us being so diverse, because I don't know if Flex is media trained, but I've said this all the time, I think he's one of the best at what he does. If I turned on my TV and he was hosting a match of the day or Football Focus or had a show on Sky, I'm not buying an island. He's up there with the media trained, like in terms of levels, that type. But then on the other end of the spectrum, you got a Rant who's completely different, but no one can do what he does in that. You know what I'm saying? In that, because he's not trying to be a shock jock. He's just giving his honest opinion. But he'll say things that people are scared to say. He don't care. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a United player or manager or somebody else. And then on the other side, you've got Aaron, who's exceptional at both things. Like, there's so many different voices. You have Saeed, there's so many different characters. I'm saying in that. And that's what they hate, is that we're so diverse. And it's ages as well. There's different ages. All different races, all different ages. Harris is much younger than I am. You know what I'm saying in that? But then you'll have someone my age. You'll have someone older. You'll have someone in between our ages, like in their mid-20s, and of all different clubs also. And then you have females as well out here bodying it. I say this all the time. The YouTube world, the females body this shit. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Like, body it. The females are exceptional. Eugene says, get expressions on the show. Say this all the time. If you want to see me on someone's show, or you want to see people over here, you know how you lot make that, how you lot make that work. Keep saying my names in the comments. That's how I got on Rancy's show. You lot kept bringing him up to me. So it's big up to you lot in it. So you lot need to do it. You know what I'm saying, Nana? Appreciate it though. Love to you lot, because you lot help the name carry weight. See, as if Spurs haven't picked up expressions yet, he's the only one keeping them relevant. How you don't look at expressions and get involved, I don't know.
I Flawless. Can I just say one thing?
Yeah, talk to me.
Like, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about the Super League. Yeah, but you know, it genuinely triggers me that Spurs got invited. Like even though they're gonna do a Super League, yeah, I don't want Spurs in that, because they're not a big club, bruv. Like, I don't care who you are, bruv. Yeah, Spurs will never be a big club to me, yeah. And it generally, like, it's like, bro, what the hell type of moment, bro? It's like, I would rather have Ajax over there than you. I'd rather have Aston Villa than Spurs, because these man got Champions League. What the hell are these man? Like, bro, it actually pisses me off. Like, and the Spurs fans were probably getting gassed, probably thinking, yeah, we're a big club. No, you're not, bro. You man are little Spurs, bruv. You're still gonna be shit, bruv, because that's what you man are, yeah. Bro, you will never be a big club. That's all I'm gonna say, bruv. And the fact that you get mentioned in these names is a disgrace, bruv. I'll tell you that now. It's a disgrace, bruv. You know what it's like, yeah? It's like when mans are trying to put Mo Salah among the Premier League legends. That's what Spurs are to me, bruv. No way, bruv.
Yeah. No, facts. The fact that they got in there, and that's a whole nother conversation, because how they snuck in there, I don't know. Charlie says, when are you going on Manchester City TV, mate? When I get the invite.
I didn't even know there was a City TV.
Yeah, if I get, because I know Jan City's been on there. If I get an invite, I'll go in it. Like, people know if you approach me correctly, I'll do people's shows and just approach me correctly. Like, that's literally what it is. So yeah, I'll go on Manchester City TV. If I remember correctly, the guy hit me up. What's his name? He's been on in the comments a couple times because Jan City's been on there. I can't remember his name, but I told him just hit me up when he's ready, and I'll go on there. Not a problem. Not a problem. Where we at? But yeah, back to here we go. Flawless. Barca are not in the European Super League because Laporta said the socials will decode. I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that means.
Not sure. Elaborate on that for me, please.
I'm trying to decode what socials mean, bro.
Yeah, I have no idea. Andy, yeah, that was it. Andy was in there. Yeah, he was 100% in that. But yeah, back to the protest. Big up to everyone who was there. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Everybody came out. There was no trouble. Zero trouble. I didn't see zero fights. There was no issue. Salute to everybody on a personal level who was showing me love, showing Saeed love, showing Aaron love, like Flex love, like everybody in it. Like, them man are stars in that. Like, the amount of pictures that Flex and Saeed took was mad. Mad. You know what I'm saying? Even Aaron, again, I got to salute him as well. The amount of pictures he took was mad. So big up to everyone who was there. And yo, singing about the Glazers, like, all we can do is continue to try and apply pressure. So I'm glad. Cam, let me know in the comments. I'm hearing that there's another Arsenal protest, if I remember correctly. Let me know.
Pressure makes diamonds, people.
Yeah, facts. I'm too sick for soup. Says people in the corporate media world are scared because they are not getting the younger generation of football fans who would rather see some real opinions, some real people and opinions on YouTube like yourself, rants, etc. And that I agree with that. So back to my point is, why not work with the upcoming generation? Why not continue to elaborate? That's why Sarcasm City TV is not called Flawless TV, because this isn't just about me. Like, I'm fully aware that there's different voices, and that's why I'm not on an Arsenal show. I'm not on the Manchester City show. That's why I'm not on the UFC show. That's why I'm not on the politics show. Like, I'm fully aware of that there's other stars out there and people who are more knowledgeable on certain things than I am. But yeah, go on, Harris.
Now, what I was going to say with this whole thing, the thing is, yeah, for the media ones, they have to push certain agendas. Don't think the young people like to follow some of these city media agendas that people are. I personally don't think the young people care about this English. Like, you know how they have the British agendas and the British bias, yeah? I don't think young people give a shit about that, bruv. I just care for players good enough, bruv, at the end of the day, yeah. Bruv, you know what it is, yeah? There's like many other factors. They might look at like a media company, yeah, for example, might look at me on Flawless, and they might be like, we're not professional enough because of the way we speak, for example. They could, bro. There's like many other reasons, bro. Generally, that is a reason. They're like, because you know what it is, yeah? It's like, or the way you dress, bro. They might not like, bro. They could be like, to me, they'll be like, oh, we don't like the way that you wear hoodies, and Flawless, we don't like your bucket hats, bro. And it's like, bro, the thing is, yeah, they're not willing to have anyone and anyone on. They have to match a certain criteria at the end of the day. AFTV generally have bang on anyone, and it doesn't matter what they wear, bro. Like, they just come on wearing what they want to wear. There's a big difference with these things, bro, at the end of the day, bro.
No, facts, fam. You're not lying. But the thing is, that's old time in that, because you know what it is? The way we talk and the way we dress, we appeal to the people who talk like us and get me, talk like us and dress like us. The reason why Troops blew up is because Troops is talking like ManDem. Even though he's got a London accent, if he changes that into a ManDem, into a Manchester accent, he's talking like somebody I know. I know Troops. Even though I don't personally know him, I know people like Troops. He's relatable. You know what I'm saying? And then that being said, on the flip side, on the same channel, you have a Lee Judges who's not relatable, but I fuck with his opinion heavy. I like how he comes across. Curtis as well. He's ManDem. Like, I don't know him personally, but I know people like him. So it's relatable. That's what that is.
Yeah, and then you get people like Mo on AFTV who speak very formal, Yeah,
There we go.
but it's
Yeah.
like, because it's so diverse. That's what I say about AFTV. What is the Sky Sports want you speaking? Like, I'll give you Sky Sports. They probably want someone who speaks formal, yeah. But I think Sky Sports are starting to realize that they can't do this formal PR professional bullshit, because they need to grab the other people on to make peace, bro. That's how it is, bro. But it's like they're gonna have to adapt, because if they don't adapt, yeah, adaptation is the key to success in it, yeah. If these men don't adapt, yeah, bro, Sky Sports are gonna go downhill, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, no one watches TV like that no more as well, bro. It's like, yeah, bro, it is what it is.
No, facts. Like, YouTube is now the new TV. YouTube is the new TV. Like, we got people here watching us. It's the new TV now. Yeah.
The only time I watch TV is to watch football and
Yeah.
sports. That's
live
what
events. Live events. That's literally it. Man, you all got jokes. Man said celebrity, flawless. How many photos? Now, it was mad humbling though. All jokes aside, the fact that people wanted to take pictures with me was crazy. And that, like, when that happened, like, I turned around, like, you talking to me, and it, like, I thought you were talking to someone else. And
You
like, it was
talking to
mad.
me?
I was like, yeah. I was like, who? I was like, what, me? I was like, yeah, sure, innit? We're all gonna have a, yeah, man, calm, innit? Come in, and I must stay and stand up and chat with them about whatever, and you know what I'm saying. So big up to everyone. Big up to Osman, who was there also. Eugene says, flawless. You guys are trying to be the best version of yourselves. The media is trying to sell a product, and they don't see you as in us as their audience. Keep rolling facts. That's why we keep it moving. That's why we keep it moving.
Keep the show going.
Super gas, man. Super gas. Mad humbling as well, in it. It was both of those things, and that super gas, mad humbling is crazy. It's because you forget, because you're not getting, even though I'm getting live interaction with you lot right now, it's via comments, it's not in person type of thing, innit? So to be out and see that happen and have that happen to me is mad. It's crazy. Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. Where else we at? Yeah, big up Emmanuel, big up to you every time. You already know. But I think, yeah, we're coming to a close of the show. You lot get any further questions in? Harris, give us your thoughts on, actually, before we continue, before we leave. Go on, fam.
I just want to ask you this, yeah, because it's a good topic, yeah, and I'll make it Man United related since it's ManDem United. The Premier League have just released the Hall of Fame, yeah, and obviously Thierry Henry and Alan Shearer got in. Who do you think is the next Man United, if the next Man United player that should get in? The first Man United player that should get in.
It's very tough because
it's gonna go in order, in it. So it's like, I think
we have so many legends, so it's very tough. I don't know what the criteria is for the Hall of Fame. It's going to be Agenda FC tomorrow, people. So myself and Lewis at 4:30 will be discussing this in depth. So that's why I don't want to answer it so much. But I don't know what the criteria is. And what I'm going to say is, I don't really care for the Hall of Fame like that. I really don't care. It doesn't take anything away from my legends and that. Cantona, Giggs, Scholes, Keane. So that's why I've not thought about it in depth. And I think people just like to complain.
But if you were to choose the first one, the first.
Yeah, it has to be Cantona because he was the first one. I'd say probably Cantona. That's what I would go with. Where someone said Scholes, Keane, Giggs, wouldn't argue down. I'm saying Cantona though, but that's just me. Has to be. But I'm not. Why? Who you reckon?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, Ronaldo, bro. Bro, I'll give it to Ronaldo, bro. You know what it is, yeah? It's like Ronaldo was here for a short time, yeah. Well, not even short. He was here for 6 years, yeah. But what he done in that short time was, bro, like he done such a good job in that short time, yeah. Like you have to give man his credit, like, bro. And at how young he done it as well, bro. Like the last player to bring a Ballon d'Or to the Premier League was Ronaldo, bro. Like actually beat that, and no one's brought Ballon d'Or to the Premier League since.
Nah, I hear that. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. This is why I said, what's the criteria? And someone's talking about Giggs, and it's like, is Giggs off the field and what he's got going on off the field affect him getting into the Hall of Fame? So it's kind of like, that's how you have to look at it as well. I don't know what the criteria is. I really couldn't care if Manchester United players get in or not, because it's a nice gesture. Yeah, it's a lovely gesture for Manchester United players to get in, but it doesn't change. What's it called? It doesn't change how I look at our legends. It doesn't take away the Premier Leagues and the Champions Leagues and the FA Cups and the domination our legends had. It doesn't change any of them. They're all Hall of Fame. So that's how I look at it.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it.
Well, I just know you'll see too many United players in that Hall of Fame. But I reckon like in a couple of years' time, it will just be flooded with United players. Yeah.
Read that comment there and then respond to that and let us know your thoughts on that.
CR7 was unbelievable. Now the thing is, yeah, look, Flores. The thing is, people are saying, yeah, he got better when went to Real Madrid. Yeah, but that was bound to happen. Like, bro, he was so on form at 23 years old. Yeah, like, bro, he didn't even hit his peak then. So it's like when he actually beat the situation, yeah, man was lacing his boots in the Premier League, yeah, and bro, when he went to Real Madrid, that's when like, bro, that's when obviously you saw the best version. But I still think the Ronaldo at Man United was playing at such a high level. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Like, Ronaldo was still playing at a world class level at United. He just played on to like the level above world class when he went to Madrid, bro. But what it is at the end of the day, I feel like is like just because he performed better at Real Madrid, you shouldn't discredit his Premier League career because his Premier League career is what enticed Real Madrid to come through, but he was just on smoke every single season. And it's like, bro, you can't fault my man for that, bro. The things that he done at 23, when you actually look at the 23-year-olds in the league, who are they? Rashford, Jesus. None of them are doing what Ronaldo's done, bro. No, I don't. I think the closest one who's probably done what Ronaldo done at 23. Let me think. Bro, I think Hazard might have been it, and that's about it, bro. Hazard weren't doing like Ronaldo level things, you
Hazard
know.
never free-peated the Premier League.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At 23 years old, you got to deep that type of shit, man. So it's
Yeah.
like, bro, just for that reason alone, bro, it's something, bro. It was just legendary. It's like, yeah, man was great at Real Madrid, but why can't he be? He was great at the Premier League, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But say hypothetically speaking, yeah, bro, if Ronaldo fell off after Man United, people would still be talking about how prime Ronaldo was in Man United was the waviest like player going in the Premier League. It happens, bro. But I'm telling you now, yeah. Oh, what was it? Even when Ronaldo wasn't, when Ronaldo was at Real Madrid, yeah, and like from 2009 and 10, he wasn't winning. Like, I think we were getting into Champions League finals, and Ronaldo wasn't even touching it. He wasn't even winning the league at Real Madrid, yeah. And I remember 2011, 12, it might have been them times, yeah. People were questioning if that move was really the right move out for Ronaldo,
Yeah,
or if
people
he
tried to
should have
doubt him. Yeah.
or if he should have stayed at Man United, because people were thinking that wasn't a good move because man weren't winning the league, man weren't winning Champions Leagues during that time. But look now, bro, when you look at it with hindsight now, he won 3 Champions League back to back to back, bro. So it is what it is.
Yeah, man is saying Ronaldo not in because you have to be officially retired as a player. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know what the criteria is. I need to do that. Barca
But
Media says flawless. The socios are the club members who decided to vote if they'll join the Super League or not. Right, I get your point. Okay, I get your point. Still, this is what it is. Flawless. What do you think the score versus Roma will be? No idea, because I have no idea what team he's going to pick. Ask me that on Thursday, innit, and I'll have more of an idea. I'm unsure. I'm not sure. Chronic Barlow says, big up to you, Flawless and Harris. Big up to each and every one of you lot supporting. We hope you enjoy ManDem United. Obviously, the show will be back Thursday, 4 p.m. Yeah, we'll do it earlier time. So yeah, it'll be Thursday, 4 p.m. Myself, Harris will be back. Hopefully, JV will be back as well. Salute to my brother JV. Don't worry, people. We've not fallen out or anything. He's just literally handling business in it, life stuff.
people in there,
Yeah, just making sure. No one said it, but I'm just making sure just in case. And people are like, oh, he's falling out. JV's still involved. Fully. He helped start the show. Go on, family.
But I'm not going to be surprised, yeah, if we see Roma and Liverpool 0-0. So imagine we get 3 0-0s in 3 games.
Oh, you mean United? What? United? What? United Roma 0-0.
Yeah, and then United Liverpool 0-0. I actually be fuming, big man thing. If we just do 3 0-0s on a bounce, bro.
Yeah. You know what? Because wait, we're at home, innit? The first leg. A 0-0 result's not. Yeah, a 0-0. Obviously, I want us to win the game, but 0-0 at home is not the worst result. Because then if we score there, all the pressure's on them.
But
I think we'll score.
As a fan, I don't want to see a 0-0, bro. Because they're the shittest things to watch.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's terrible. And you lot, keep all the questions. This is ManDem United, so keep all the questions Manchester United related, please, innit? Obviously, we got the Q&As where you can ask questions, any sport, but this is ManDem United, which is the Manchester United podcast, innit? So keep it Manchester United related. But I'm hoping so anyway. That's the plan. Hopefully we do beat we convincing and we do beat Roma, and get a great result, a nice 2-3-0. But basically put the leg to bed. Like we did against Granada, like we did against Sociedad, where we won. But obviously, we're playing at home first. So, yeah. Cam saying the Villarreal versus Roma final. That wouldn't even surprise me. I'm not going to lie. That wouldn't surprise me.
No, but Cam, on a level, yeah, because I've been saying that because of the Super League and what our clubs try to do, yeah, I don't want any of Arsenal or Man United. Because for me, I feel like it would be, in terms of football, yeah, as a football fan, it would be beautiful, yeah. Villarreal, Roma, we would not get invited to the Super League. yet they were still able to beat both of the teams that got into the Super League. Yeah, it's just like it will be a beautiful thing for football for me, bro. And it's like, look, we won the Europa League, yeah, and you man are trying to get all up in the Super League, bro. Like, it just to stick it on these clubs, bro. Because I feel like after the Super League, I'm just disgusted with my club.
Nah, yeah, trust. You don't just bypass that. I might have to put money on United winning the Europa League. Odds are high. I'm confident. And United got good odds. Yeah, that's not a safe bet. That isn't a safe bet. I'm telling you right now, that's not a safe bet
That's not safe.
whatsoever. But yeah, I think we move. Like I said, love to everyone who has locked in. If you want to listen, if whoever you're watching this live or you're watching this back, please make sure you hit the like button on the video and subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV. This show and all the other shows on Sarcasm City TV are available on audio only platforms. So if you want to listen to this as just a podcast, the link for the SoundCloud, the Spotify, the iTunes is underneath the video. Wherever you listen to podcasts, just type in Sarcasm City TV and it will pop up. And like I said, the links are underneath in the description. Also, I forgot what I was even going to say. Then, yeah, big up to everyone who's supporting, man. Much appreciated. If you want to become a member of the channel, Sarcasm City TV membership, boom, the links underneath. Love for everyone who drops super chats also. And we're back tonight, 10 p.m. Well, I'm not, but Walk to the Octagon is back. Masvidal got knocked out by, what's the guy's name again?
That Usman guy, I think.
Yeah,
what,
that's
UFC?
it. Yeah, UFC, the last UFC fight. I don't follow UFC, so that's why I don't know people. But yes, Walk to the Octagon is back tonight, 10 p.m. with Lindrix and Beans discussing Masvidal getting knocked out by Usman KO. The KO was mad though. Yeah. The KO was mad. Oh, Daniel, I'm gonna mud you now actually before we leave. Hold up.
Yeah, bro, I don't pay attention to UFC, bro. I can't. Like,
Yeah, I don't
boxing, I'm all for it, but not UFC, man. I don't know about that one.
But yeah, that's it. Big up to every one of you lot. Oh, yo, big up. Man said, Hazma Zaidi says, big up Flawless, mad love from Nairobi, Kenya, you know.
Big up Kenya.
Man's watching from the motherland and that. Love that. All the way from Africa. Big up. That's crazy. That's mad. That is absolutely nuts. Crazy shit. Crazy. Anything you want to add before we bounce, Harris, and let them know where they can find you as well?
Bruv, you man can find me, yeah. Actually, before all of that, yeah. Subscribe to these, man. Like, subscribe to Sarcasm City. Follow them on Twitter, Instagram. Like, actually become a member, bro. Because when you become a member, yeah, the perks on that are unreal, bro. Like, bro, just become a member in it. Just trust me, you just want to become a member, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, follow Flawless. You man can follow me on Harris Rashid on Twitter with a 4 instead of an 8. Bro,
you can see his name there. There it is. You can see.
You get me, gang shit. Follow this Twitter handle. You know what it is, bro. Hopefully United gets a result on Thursday, bro. Because man ain't trying to watch no snooze fest games, bro. I'm trying to come on Sarcasm City with the energy, bro. Like coming through, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro.
But big up everyone who's
love to everyone in the chat, bro. Always showing energy, showing support, bro. You know, bro. I respect this chat too much, bro. You man are too wavy with it.
Yeah, man. Love to everyone who's locked. Big up everyone watching all around the world. Love to Mimi. She says, always here supporting Flawless. My peoples. Sure, you'll see me on his Twitter. He's forever sending for me. Don't try that. You know what I'm saying? And that. She always trying to send in that. And then when she gets doped, she wants to complain about it. But love to Mimi. That's my peoples and that every time. Cam, I've modded you as well. Daniel, I modded you. Everyone the mod. Mimi, you're already a mod. Love to Alpha Ego, who says watching all the way from Kosovo. Canada Devil says, man in chat really in some mad places and I'm stuck in the Midlands. Nah, you ain't stuck, man. You home.
Oh, where's Kosovo?
It is Eastern Europe, I think. Don't quote me on that though. I think it's Eastern Europe. Let me Google that actually, because I'll be giving off wrong.
This chat is actually international out here.
Yeah, man. Kosovo, CTV to the world and back and that. Yeah, it is.
Kenya to Kosovo, bro.
Yes, so Southeastern Europe. So it's near North Macedonia, Serbia, Montenegro, all there. It's them sides. Yeah, so I was half right.
Right,
I was
bro.
half right. But yeah, man, big
really
up to
international with the team, like
you know, out here from international with it. But love to everybody who's locked in. Like I said, we're back from 10. We're back at 10 p.m. Walk to the Octagon with Beans and Lindrix. There's an upcoming live stream section. You can see it there. All the shows there. And this has been the ManDem United podcast on Sarcasm City TV. Thank you very much.